KBP Cares simply is a program inside of our organization that allows every single employee who wishes to give whatever amount they can give on a bi-weekly basis in their paycheck. And the money is used to help any employee inside of our organization who faces a hardship, who might need help, who's a family member of ours who maybe is going through a circumstance that was unforeseen. And we feel very blessed that this program exists for us, and it allows us the opportunity to take care of those who help take care of each other and our guests.
KBP Cares evolution was one of a unique circumstance in that when we were a very small organization, we knew most employees across our business very well. And so in times of crisis, they'd pick the phone up and call us and say, I need to borrow $500, or I need a front on my paycheck, or can I have $1,000? I just had something happen. And most always the answer was yes. And a loan really meant we weren't really expecting it back, and we just did good things for good people. As the organization grew, two things happened. One was that we didn't know people well enough that allowed for us to have a relationship that gave them the comfort to ask. And two, we began to get to a place where there was probably some risk in the sense that we wouldn't be saying yes in all circumstances because we just didn't have a relationship or understanding or know the circumstance well enough. And so from there, we put a small board together, which at the time was made up of all KBP executives and my wife, and retained an attorney and built a 501c3, which has evolved pretty significantly since then. And that's today's KBP Cares.
Bad things happen to good people. And here in the Midwest, I've had several examples. Recently we had a fire in an apartment complex where 3 of my employees were displaced. It was right before Christmas. One of them was pregnant. Another one had actually just come off living off the street. Their apartment burned down for no fault of their own. They had nowhere to go, and the first phone call was to the area coach, who then called me. I drove to the restaurant, got them enrolled into the program. Checks were issued immediately. Getting them off the street, we put them into a motel, then eventually put them into an apartment, replaced their furnishings, and it was just a wonderful opportunity to be a part of that.
The great thing is they're not really falling back on KBP, they're falling back on all the other employees of KBP. And I'm one of them, they're one of them, we all put into the same pot.
I support KBP Cares because I think it's important to help support those that support you.
I give to KBP Cares because when I meet people who are in our restaurants, I am meeting some of the hardest working, some of the greatest people that I've ever met in my entire life.
When people ask me why I give to KBP Cares, the first answer I always give them is it's not something I have to do, it's something that I get to do.
It's the right thing to do. Here at KBP, we believe in servant leadership. And when you give to KBP Cares, it's almost like you are serving. You are serving your people. You are serving to a great cause, a great foundation. And we really believe in the fact that this foundation really helps our people in time of needs, in time of crisis, and we'll always be there for them.